One little known secret to healing CPTSD is yoga nidra. And this doesn't have anything to do with yoga poses, as in, down dogs and that kind of thing. This is a type of body scan, and it involves some other things as well. But I feel like for me anyway, the body scan part has been tremendously helpful and really life-changing. So I really want to share this with you. It is, I think, a really powerful tool to have in your healing process. But of course, choose, what resonates with you and follow your own intuition. And of course, can be used in addition to whatever else you're doing, your therapy or your EMDR or, body work. So everything works together. It's not like CPTSD can be healed by just doing one thing. It is definitely a holistic kind of healing process. So here is some of the ways that yoga nidra can help you. First, I'll describe kind of how it works. Basically, what you're doing is you're just laying down on your back in the Shavasana kind of corpse pose and just scanning through the parts of your body, just naming them one by one. So it often starts with, your hands. So you just go, thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. You're just doing this mentally. You can do it out loud if you like as well. You can also follow YouTube videos. And so you're just naming these parts of your body, and you go through your whole body. And there are different yoga nidras. Some are like, different. They have different amount of body points that they use. And the idea is to lie. For me, it's essential. And I think I've heard that it's essential to lie really still, to get yourself comfortable and then not to move. There's something about that I don't know, just allows you to get into this very deep kind of state of relaxation. So I use this really as my meditation practice, and I found it so effective. So, of course, it's going to help you feel relaxed, more peaceful, and reduces stress, which of course is key to a stress disorder. It will also help you feel more grounded and in your body. So it can really help with when you're dissociating. And I think really it can reduce going into dissociation as a whole. So really, I think a really important practice. And feelings, in terms of feelings, it can be very, very difficult for someone with CPTSD like you. I'm sure you found it difficult to just sit down and feel feelings when, most of our lives, we're not feeling anything. We're kind of numb from the neck down. So, this is, again, everything is slow, gentle, and takes time. But what Yoga Nidra can do is it can help you to start feeling. It can help you start feeling your feelings. And they don't become so scary anymore because you just get more in touch with your body. And it just helps you to feel more. And that, of course, is necessary for healing, because that is what healing is. At least that is, for me, the number one thing is feeling those emotions that have been repressed. And so it also apparently increases the perception of feelings and in general, just your sensory awareness of your body. And that can be so helpful, again, in terms of knowing, where your feelings are and what kind of sensations, different feelings are like. What does depression feel like? Where is that? And you might not know exactly in the beginning. I'll be like, for me, even still, it's, I still have some, more and more, get a more and more clear idea of what does grief feel like? What does hopelessness feel like? What does shame feel like? What does fear feel like? All those emotions. What does anger feel like in your body? And I think everybody's different. So, and as well, this I've really found is that it increases the capacity to feel those strong and difficult emotions. And this is so key for you who are a highly sensitive people out there. I know when I started feeling feelings, oh my God, it was terrifying and overwhelming. And what is going on? And I was so scared of some of the really intense emotions I was having, and didn't even know what these things were. And so by doing Yoga Nidra for the past 3 years, I feel like it's really helped me to develop this sort of bigger container of space where feelings can be felt. And I'm now getting quite good at, just sitting and feeling my feelings. And they sometimes just come up, and and then I just can cry it out and release it, and release that energy from my body. Um, yeah, for example, like I was, having some hopelessness yesterday, and just crying that out. It's always important just to know it is a feeling. We tend to, like, when we don't feel feelings, we become identified with that feeling, like I am hopeless. But when we feel that feeling, then we can begin to feel hope, because it's really just a feeling of hopelessness. So all feelings are like that. Yeah, so, and I've even read that it can develop your control over emotional reactions. So to help you sort of manage emotions and regulate yourself a little bit better. So, and also I think in general, it's said that it, opens your heart, opens more just consciousness in your body. Like you just become more aware of your body in space, and that can really help when you are in a flashback. This has been my main go-to for coming out of a flashback, and it doesn't always work, but I would say a good amount of the time, if I do a session of Yoga Nidra for about 30 minutes, that I can often come right out of the flashback and be then like present and in my body and feeling relaxed. And often the tension that is sometimes here it'll just dissipate. So it's really just the practice of bringing attention to the different parts of your body one by one. And you don't have to do anything. You don't have to like concentrate or like sending healing energy. You don't have to do anything like that. You just have to bring your conscious attention to those body parts. And I believe too that this brings healing to the body. And I don't know how it works, but I really believe that there's something about this process that can also just bring more healing to the physical body. So I think I've included everything there that I wanted to say. Yeah, I just want to like tell so many people about Yoga Nidra, because it is just a really powerful tool to have in your toolbox. And I really encourage you to at least try it. And I will leave a couple of links down below as a couple of examples of some YouTube videos with Yoga Nidra, so you can give it a try if you like. Yeah, thank you for joining me, and I am wishing you many blessings on your journey of healing and awakening. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. And I am Davina Shemaya at Boldness Blooming. Thanks for watching.